Hello World, Netflix has officially confirmed Season 3 of Alice in Borderland, although the release date is still unknown. Considering that Season 1 premiered in December 2020 and Season 2 in December 2022, it's likely that Season 3 will be released in December 2024. Here's the plot. Arisu, a jobless gamer, and his friends find themselves in a parallel and desolate Tokyo when they come out of hiding from police in the subway toilet, and they must engage in dead games to extend their visas for survival in the Borderlands. The group cleared all dead games representing number cards in Season 1, and they had to confront face cards including King of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, Queen of Spades, King of Spades, and Queen of Hearts in Season 2. The end of the final face card game, Queen of Hearts, offers players the choice of permanent residency. Those opting out wake up in the real world as survivors of a Tokyo meteorite crash. Arisu, Usagi, and other main characters reject permanent residency while Banda and Yaba choose to remain in the Borderlands. Although survivors lose memories of the Borderlands, a slim chance remains for recollection as Arisu accidentally recalls fragments of Borderland memories when touching Usagi's hand. According to Arisu's brother, all Borderland events occurred within 1 minute in the real world. Considering the Season 2 finale, it seems like a wrap-up story, making it challenging to predict Season 3. However, the Joker cut in the final shot creates a huge cliffhanger, setting the stage for Season 3. Both seasons of Alice in Borderland cover all chapters of the original manga with the same title, meaning the path of Season 3 story depends only on scriptwriters of the TV show. Anyways, let's dive into some theories about what might happen in Alice in Borderland Season 3. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. At first, it seemed like Arisu and his friends had returned to the real world following the near-death experience of Tokyo meteorite strike. However, the introduction of the Joker cut in Alice in Borderland served as a reminder that the final game was yet to be played. In Season 3, it might be revealed that they are still stuck in the Borderlands or perhaps in a different dimension of it, and it could be an illusion set up for the ultimate game. Alice in Borderlands Season 2 finale is similar to the ending of Inception, leaving the question of whether the characters truly return to reality. Arisu and other main characters may sense something unusual about their current place, gradually realizing it's just a trick before the final game announcement. While the final episode of Season 2 shows Arisu and others have returned to reality, there's a possibility they might need to go back to the Borderlands for the Joker cut. In Season 3, we could see all main characters slowly regaining their Borderland memories and reuniting for the final Joker cut game. It's expected that all our favorite characters, even dead ones like Choda and Karube, will make appearances in Season 3 through the main story and flashbacks, due to the fact that creators never exclude main characters in both seasons. New characters like Banda and Yaba may also appear in Season 3 as citizens of the Borderlands. Another scenario could involve the Joker already hiding himself among them in reality, forcing all main characters to play the final Joker card game in the real world. The mystery of the mastermind behind the Borderlands dead games and his influence on both the Borderlands and the real world remains unexplained. Joker might be some kind of trickster who would do something like this incredible plot twist, who knows. Personally, I'd like to see this happen, but there's also the chance that Season 3 could take the route of Arisu never left the Borderlands. In the manga, the Joker is neither the creator of the entire Borderlands nor the mastermind behind the final Joker card game. Instead, he is a mysterious character guiding individuals between life and death within the Borderlands, a gateway for those facing near-death experiences. The manga only features the Joker for a few pages, and his role may not be sufficient for the entire Season 3 plot if the focus is on him and if we just follow the manga path. I think the scriptwriters should take an alternative approach for the Joker in Season 3, including some references from the original manga. And I hope it doesn't end up like Game of Thrones final season. One possible route for the show creators is making the Joker the creator of the Borderlands and the mastermind behind all these dead games. Arisu and Usagi would have to engage in the final dead game against Joker, who is going to be the main antagonist of Season 3. As the season continues, they would also need to figure out the identity of the Joker and his connection to the Borderlands. Moving on to the next theory, a standard deck of cards typically includes two Jokers that differ in colors. This leads to the possibility that Arisu and Usagi may not only have to confront one Joker to regain their normal lives. The introduction of a second Joker with different powers and personalities could serve as another villain in Season 3, or create a big cliffhanger at the end of Season 3. Although it's unlikely the theory comes true in the upcoming season, I find the concept appealing as a potential major plot twist for Alice in Borderland. Alice on Border Road is a spin-off manga derived from the original Alice in Borderland, featuring a completely new story and introducing new characters. The story follows Alice Kojima, not our Arisu, the main protagonist, who wakes up in the desolate Kyoto holding the Queen of Hearts card in her hand without a clue. The manga includes 12 main characters, each possessing a different face card. Gamon Kano, holding the King of Diamonds, is later revealed to be the brother of Miura, the Queen of Hearts from the original manga, and he's the only character linked to Alice in Borderland. He's also the one to consider if the show creators want to add a new character in Season 3. The game in this spin-off manga is totally different from the dead games in the original manga, lacking rules and guidelines. In contrast to the original manga, real-world memories are erased when people find themselves in the Borderlands. The spin-off also reveals that characters can intentionally visit the Borderlands by inducing cardiac arrest, and this information can be used in Season 3 somehow. Alice in Borderland Retried can be considered as both a sequel and a spin-off to the original manga. Here's why. In the manga, 26-year-old Arisu, a licensed psychologist now working as a school counselor, is married to Usagi and they are now expecting their first child. That looks like a sequel. However, Arisu is the only character from the original manga participating in the Nine of Hearts deck game in the Borderlands. And that looks like a spin-off, to be honest. The manga adds the detail that the number of dead games needed to play in the Borderlands depends on how intense real-world accidents are. Let me explain why. Arisu had to play only the Nine of Hearts dead game in the Borderlands to return to the real world because his accident from the Retried manga is nothing compared to the Tokyo meteorite strike from the original manga. He lost consciousness when he was trapped under a sign that fell during the typhoon, and it was the reason why he ended up in the Borderlands again according to the Retried manga. The manga also reveals that a person regains previous Borderland memories when he returns to the Borderlands. Both spin-offs offer no details about the Joker cut, and if the show creators want to keep focusing on the Joker cut cliffhanger from Season 2 finale, they need to come up with a new and original story with some references from the source material. Thanks for sticking through the video. What are your thoughts on these theories? What do you think is going to happen in Season 3? Drop your comments below and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more interesting videos. I'll catch you in the next one.